Hello everyone, nice to see you once again. You're most welcome to this lesson. Trigonometry once again, the mathematics of dealing with the sides and the angles of a triangle. So let's get right into the math. I know you've seen somewhere this kind of structure. I want to teach you how to come to build this structure, and in the next video I will teach you how to solve questions using this knowledge. Okay, so let's get right into the math. So first of all, we know how to draw. We are all familiar with how to draw the Cartesian plane, which has the x and the y axis. Let's make sure this is proper. And then we shall also have our triangle. And so this is our x-axis, and this is our y-axis, okay? And this is our angle theta, this is our 90, always a must. Remember the rules, they are not meant to be broken. And so I think we know that this side, let's call it the x, because it's the x-axis, and this we name it y, okay? And then this is our r, and soon I'll show you why we are calling this r. Okay, so I remember teaching you that from this triangle, sin theta is equal to, this is theta, opposite hypotenuse. So that is going to be y divided by r, okay? I also remember telling you that cos theta is equal to, this is our theta, adjacent hypotenuse, x out of r. I also remember teaching you myself that tan theta is equal to theta opposite adjacent, okay? Y out of x. Now let's modify each of these, okay? So if we make this the subject of the formula, the y, that means that this is going to come here, okay? How do we do that? In the layman's language, you multiply both sides by r, and then the r cancels, okay? And then we shall remain with only this with an r here, okay? And the same thing happens here. If you multiply both sides by r, the r cancels, and we remain with this, okay? So let's form the equations, okay? So that means this will be y is equal to r sin theta, and x is equal to r cos theta, okay? I think for now we can leave out the tan, and so let's go ahead and substitute this. We're going to put it right here, and this we are going to put it right here, okay? So let's go ahead. So x is equal to r cos theta, and y is equal to r sine of theta, okay? And so once again, a quick recap will remember that if this side is a, and this is b, and this is c, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, okay? So let's go ahead. Our a is this, okay? Our b, our c, okay? So let's go ahead and see what it turns out to. So this means that x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. But what is x? R cos of theta plus r sine of theta is equal to r squared, okay? Okay. Please don't forget that this is x squared, And so that means that the x is r cos theta, so we square everything, and then that's why here we have r squared. Okay, so let's see what this turns out to be. And so we have r squared cos squared theta plus r squared sin squared theta is equal to r squared. Okay, so let's try and factorize out the r. Okay, and so from the left side we're going to factorize out the r. Okay, and so r squared multiplied by cos squared theta plus sin squared theta is equal to r squared. Okay, and then if we go ahead and divide both sides by r squared, we remain with the magic. Okay, sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. This is what has been giving you challenges. Now from here we are going to find every other thing very simple. So let's do this right quickly. So sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. Let's try to divide all sides by sin squared theta. Okay, so by sin squared theta, by sin squared theta, by sin squared theta, we remain with 1 plus, what is cos out of sin? Remember, sin theta out of cos theta is tan theta. Okay, so how about if it was sin squared theta out of cos squared theta? It would be tan squared theta. Okay, but if we have cos squared theta out of sin squared theta, this is the inverse of tan squared theta, which is cot squared theta. Please remember that 1 out of tan theta is equal to cot theta. Okay, so we have this now. So 1 plus cot squared theta is equal to, what is the inverse of 1 out of sin theta? This is cosec theta actually. Okay, so this is cosec squared theta. This is another identity, so cosec squared theta is equal to 1 plus cot squared theta. Take note of this. Okay, what's the other identity? Remember, still from our equation, sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. This time let's divide all sides by cos squared theta. Okay, and so here we have 1, so plus 1, so 1 out of cos theta is sec theta, right? Meaning 1 out of cos squared theta is sec squared theta. Okay, so we have sec squared theta, and then sin theta out of cos theta is tan theta. How about sin squared theta out of cos squared theta? This is tan squared theta. Okay, because it's the same as, actually let me show you this. This is the same as saying sin theta out of cos theta times sin theta out of cos theta, which is tan theta times tan theta, which is tan squared theta, which is here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Tan squared theta. So this is the third, and the other identity, sec squared theta is equal to 1 plus tan squared theta. And so we have all the three identities, and once again I'll summarize them for you quickly. Sin squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1. Sec squared theta is equal to 1 plus cot squared theta, okay, and then cosec squared theta is equal to 1 plus cot squared theta. This is very important, and please stay tuned. In the next lesson, we are going to be applying these three identities in real life math. Okay, so stay tuned, stay sober, have a nice time. See you in the next lesson. Good luck.